Here's how to start the new co-op and endless modes in Returnal. Hello friends, welcome back to Hypergames. My name is Joseph and Returnal Update 3.0 was released this week, adding a new co-op option and the endless mode Tower of Sisyphus. In case you're wondering, let's go over how to start both modes. Alright, starting with co-op, if you are new to the game, you will need to finish your first run until you die and return to the crash site. For anyone with an existing save data, you will have the option after resuming your cycle. To activate a co-op session, you need to interact with the Chronosis portal that will appear not only at the crash site, but at the beginning area of every level. You can start it at any point to have help clearing all the areas in a level, or fast travel to it before a final boss to call for help. Upon interacting with the portal, you can host a public cycle that will have any player join, or a private cycle to invite someone from your friend list. A third option allows you to join other people's cycles. A very important thing to have in mind is that most of the progress will only be saved for the host. A joining player gets to keep their weapon traits, databank including any scout files or xenoglyphs found, and will increase their scout rank. The scout rank is a new mechanic that increases with how you perform in other people's cycles and gives the visiting player additional either for every rank. As a host, you won't be able to increase your scout rank. Returnal in co-op is mostly the same as in single player with a few notable exceptions. Any single player first person segments like the house or the ship has been removed to keep the speed and intensity of the multiplayer. The game is also balanced to keep account for both players, so it won't be an easy experience, but it will be helpful enough. Any weapons or items throughout the world are shared, so consider that when playing mostly public sessions, as you can coordinate easier with a friend in a private one. However, when a joining player switches their weapon, you will have the option to reroll the item they discarded. Players can be on their own in different areas close by, but get separated enough and it will trigger the tethering bar that will bring you back together. When one player dies, you will have the option to revive them by pressing triangle for a few seconds, but enough to give you anxiety while you are in the middle of a fight. Once both players die, they will be returned to the crash site where you can go for another run or end the session. It even puts to use the PS5's accolade system, so be sure to leave a nice medal to your companions. Moving on to the Tower of Sisyphus, Returnal endless mode, just like Housemarque's arcade classics. You can start this from the crash site as well, but you need to have progress past the second level. Spoiler alert! After beating Ixion. With that you get the Icarian grapple that will help you reach the tower area, and is an important tool to move around, deal with enemies and climb the tower faster while keeping your multiplier. The score multiplier is new for this mode, and you must aim to maintain it to rack the maximum score and make it to the leaderboards. The Tower of Sisyphus also includes new items, new weapons, and even its own first-person narrative sections. It can only be played in single player, so no co-op, and once you are in the tower you are locked into it, which means every time you die you will return to the base for another run. If you want to leave, there's a terminal in the lobby section that allows you to go back to the crash site should you wish to continue your campaign. So there you go, that's a rundown of both co-op and the Tower of Sisyphus in the new Returnal Update 3.0. But what do you think about these new modes? Share your thoughts in the comments below, like or dislike to show your feedback, check out other videos you may like while you're here, like how to use PlayStation Plus Cloud as a save exploit for the game, and consider subscribing for more PlayStation content. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hypergames, and let's get hyped!